One of the things that I remember about singing with Buster was his talent. I love to sing. I sang in church, I sang in school, but I had never sung in a mixed chorus. And I didn't know Buster. And once I joined, I was blown away. Buster, it turns out, it has perfect pitch. And he would say, okay, altos, I need a D, and he'd whistle it. And I just thought, you've got to be kidding me. The man whistles a D. And then he'll say, somebody go hit the piano, and somebody would go to the piano, ding the D, and darn if it wasn't perfect. And I thought, well, this man is just a genius.
Well, I think Buster and the music program here, even though it was relatively small, just opened up a huge world for me. I grew up in a household where classical music was not part of what we experienced, and so to be introduced to classical music and also just the idea of singing with an all men's group at that point was pretty remarkable. I'd been a part of music programs all of my life through the church, but to be in a group of guys, it just was different. To be with a group of men who liked to sing the tone of the music, but also just the way we interacted with each other. But it just opened up the world to me, the world of music. And so a lot of music that I listen to now that's classical music, when I hear some of it, it takes me back to being a student at Randolph-Macon and thinking about the first time I heard this.
I was a fortunate undergraduate and had some good graduate studies. I played trombone in the Richmond Symphony, so I was exposed to a lot of good music stuff. And I tried to do that kind of music at Randolph-Macon. Here's a little aside that I remember. The Glee Club was booked into a high school down in Tidewater someplace. I don't remember which one. And we were going to do a program for their gathered weekly event or whatever it was. We started to sing the Poulenc, Tout Puissant, etc. It's really a strong piece. And some student wag in the back of the auditorium rolled down a empty Coke bottle down the aisle, boom-de-boom-de-boom, clack, 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 and it ended up near where I was standing. Of course, the crowd tittered. They thought that was fun. And so I stopped the Glee Club where they had just begun, about a minute or so into the piece, the Poulenc. Picked up the bottle, set it aside, and told the crowd, I told them something like, Poulenc deserves better than this. We are now going to start all over and start from the beginning. And I don't remember the reaction from the crowd, but I know that a couple people in the Glee Club thought that was a very strong statement to make. But looking back, my Glee Club